Dear students, in the previous classes, we started learning about the insurance. And in the first class, I have explained what is insurance, the meaning and definitions. So, contractual definition and functional definition. So, after that, we saw the four important characteristics of insurance. I hope you remember, and I have said that those are very important. But in today's class, I'll be going another topic of insurance, that is functions of insurance. So let's see what are the various functions of insurance. So I have given a chart here. In the chart, all the functions are already noted. So provide primary functions, secondary functions, and other functions. I have made a broad three categories just to make a division of the functions of insurance. So the primary functions we can have a three, means very basic, that is provide protection, collective bearing of risk, provide certainty. The secondary functions of an insurance are provide prevention of losses, small capital to small capital to cover larger risk, contributes towards the developments of larger industries. Then some other functions we can have: means of saving and investments, sources of earning foreign exchange, risk free trade. So these are the functions, and I will have a little explanation on each function of insurance. So besides, there are various many other functions also possible, but just the basic and very important functions only I have stated here. So primary functions, as I've said, there are various primary functions. First one is provide protection. This is very important, and that's the reason you are going for a insurance. Now, why do you have a vehicle insurance? To get a protection to your vehicle and to your life. So why do you have a life insurance? A protection not for yourself. When you are this one dead, at least your family is protected. Why are you going a health insurance? So that your health is protected. Even if you are becoming sick, so insurance will take care of you. That's why you are ready to contribute a little amount to the insurance policy. The primary functions of insurance is to protect against future risk, accidents, and uncertainty. Insurance cannot check the happening of the risk, but can certainly provide for the losses of risk. Insurance is actually a protection against economic losses by sharing the risk with others. Now, how you are paid your hospital bill when you are sick? See, many people have made the insurance, health insurance, but all those who have made health insurance will not become sick. So everybody's money which is collected, those who have become sick will be spent for them. So it is a collective risk spent for a particular person. So you are spending a little amount of your income. Rest is looked after by the insurance company. That's why it is a provides protection. Second one is collective bearing of risk. Insurance is a device to share the financial loss of a few among many others. Insurance is a means by which few losses are shared among a larger number of people. All the insured contribute the premiums towards a fund, and out of which the persons exposed to a particular risk are paid. So as I have said in the this one characteristics, pooling of risk we have said. So it is a collective bearing of risk, collecting the risks of many and pooled together. So a fund is created, and people are contributing their some a small sum, so that they will be compensated when the loss takes place. But when you are giving some little amount, it is understood that you are going to get a benefit for that reason, assurance of compensation. That's the reason you are giving. So your risk is handed over to the insurer. Third one is assessment of risk. This is another primary function. Insurance determines the probable volume of risk by evaluating various factors that give rise to risk. The risk is the basis for determining the premium rate also. So another function of a insurance is determine the premium rate. To determine the premium rate, what he has to do? Probable volume of risk by evaluating various factors. So how many times it occurs, particular risk, or how much loss may take place. Now you see, usually whenever you have a vehicle insurance and all, they calculate what kind of a vehicle and how much insurance. Some vehicles have a less insurance, some vehicles have a more insurance. Depends on the cost of that particular vehicle. So depends on a vehicle's this one size and all rate, they have a insurances. So assessment of a risk, how much is the value of your damage that going to take place, that they will be assessing. So fourth primary function is provide certainty. So you have to provide a certainly you will be paid. Otherwise, we don't know. Now we are assuring you, in the future it may not be paid also. That way it can't work out. Insurance is a device which helps to change from uncertainty to certainty. Insurance is a device whereby the uncertainty risk may be made more certain. So very clearly made it certain. So this is certainly you are looked after if the damage takes place. This certainty is assured through the insurance. I hope you understood all the primary functions. Primary means very basic functions these are. Or all the characteristics which I have stated for, they are the primary functions of insurance itself. So let's go ahead one step and the secondary characteristics of insurance we will see. So first one is prevention of losses. So insurance is also, the target is also to prevent the losses. How and what we'll see. First let's look at the explanation. Insurance cautions individuals and businessmen to adopt suitable devices to prevent unfortunate consequences of risk by observing safety instructions. Prevention of losses causes the lesser payment to the assured by the insurer, and this will encourage more savings by way of premium. Reduced rate of premiums stimulates more business and better protection to the insured. So what it says is much of the losses that could be happened in this one could be brought down or reduced. Now best example I will give you, one of the health insurance contribution to prevent your bigger losses. There are many insurances, health insurance whichever you are having. So because of your insurance, you are getting an offer every year that once in a year you can check your health. So general body checkup you can make it. So since it is freely given by the insurance company, many people will opt for that. And when you are making a general checkup, automatically you will be diagnosed if there are any sicknesses. If there are no sicknesses, well and good. But even though if there are no sicknesses, because of your general checkup, sometimes it can be early diagnosis possible. Otherwise, what happens is when the sicknesses are increased, then only it will be come to the light that you are sick. Otherwise, people will never go to the general checkup because you have to pay and all. You are not interested to go unless you become a completely sick. So what happens is the major dangers that would have happened in the future will be reduced because of early diagnosis. I hope you understand now how you can prevent the losses because of the insurance. One example, this example is a best for this. Small capital to cover larger risk. This is another secondary function. You are paying a small amount but larger risks are covered. So insurance relieves the businessman from security investments by paying a small amount of premium against larger risks and uncertainty. In the companies usually, so you are prone to the large kinds of the risks. Various risks are happening in the businesses, and if you are thinking that, oh, what all losses could happen, it's a huge thing, because the moment you are going for a large scale businesses and all, your risks are also more. So in such cases, so to protect the business itself and have a peaceful mind, usually the business people, small persons, have their own style of the businesses by paying the small premiums and protect their businesses. So small capital is given off. And the final secondary function is contributes towards the development of larger industries. How it happens? This is the secondary function. Actually you are not going, and your interest is not for the protecting of the larger industries, but your interest is protecting yourself. But through protecting yourself in another way, it contributes to the larger industry. How? We'll see. Insurance provides development opportunities to those larger industries having more risks in their setup. Even the financial institutions may be prepared to give credit to sick industrial units that have insured their assets, including plant and machinery. So what happens is, because you have opted for insurance, so much of money is collected from the insurance companies, you are aware. So do you think that insurance company will keep your money in the locker or in the cupboard? No, they will not keep the money as stored. They are investing your money, what is collected from the premium, for a better business in the larger industries or in some other businesses, and they will earn. The insurance company will earn because they will make your money flow into other businesses. So if you are not giving, they don't have money to give to others. Because you have given in the form of premium, they will give it to others. So this way you are assisting the business in the business of the larger industries. I hope you understood this. These are the secondary functions. So you have a basic primary functions, then you have a secondary functions. Let's see other functions. So what are the other functions? Means of savings and investment. So insurance is a means of savings and investment. So actually for the sake of investment you don't do it. Insurance is with the protection view, you do it, but at the same time it becomes a investment. Insurance serves as savings and investment. Insurance is a compulsory way of savings, and it restricts the unnecessary expenses by the insured to avail income tax exemptions also. People invest in insurance. So you see, it becomes a savings and it becomes an investment. How? I'll tell you. It becomes a savings because otherwise you would have spent the money. Now every month you are contributing for the insurance. Take example 2,500. You have taken a life insurance policy, and you are spending 2,500 of a month every month for the insurance. So what happens is you are saving 2,500 every month. One thing. Second thing, you are also not only saving, you are making an investment. Why I am saying that investment? Because the money which you have saved, so you are saving with that your income tax also, because what money you are spending for the insurances, there is a exemption, and exemption is, if you are aware, up to 1.5 lakh per year. So up to 1.5 lakh you can spend for the keep it away for the insurances, so that you will have a you will not have a tax to that. Those who are having a income tax and all, for them it is not only income tax. So if your companies and all have other taxes and all, for them also it is applicable. Then you have another is, it's a investment in the another format, because what money you are kept in insurance, you are not getting back exact amount, you are getting a some huge doubled amount. For example, you go for a life insurance, now take it a insurance of a 15 years for example. Now you are paying a premium in a year almost 25,000. So after 15 years, so you may be paying for 10 years. You take it 10 years, 25,000, so that you are for 10 years you are spending 2.5 lakh. But when you are getting back after 15 years, 6 lakhs you are going to get. This is one of the life insurance I am speaking to you. So there is this policy is there. So 25,000 in a year you are paying, and for 10 years you are paying, but you are not getting an amount after 10 years, but you have to wait and your amount will be repaid after 15 years. So after 15 years you will be repaid 6 lakhs. So you are making a business more than double amount you are paid. Then another function, there is source of earning foreign exchange. It is not to the individuals as such, it is to the country. It's possible. Insurance is an international business. The country can earn foreign exchange by way of the issue of marine insurance policies and various other ways, because the moment you are it's possible only in the marine insurance. Whenever you are having a marine insurance, what happens is other countries people are taking your insurance, because if any damages takes place in your jurisdiction, so they will be, you are making to make your, you are making arrangement for them, so that marine insurance the other company, other country people are taking your insurance. Whenever other country people taking your insurance, automatically there is a inflow of foreign cash, and it's very important to the country. From a business point of view, the more and more foreign cash flow is there, better and better your economy. And finally you have another, this one function is risk free trade. So risk free, this is what more important. Insurance promotes exports, insurance which makes the foreign trade risk free with the help of different types of policies under the marine insurance. Just one example I will be giving you. See, local business is very easy. You don't feel much risky of the transfer of the goods from one place to here, because you can keep a track. But transferring of the goods from one country to another is very risky, and you can't have a track. Yes, you can have a track, but you don't have your own people at another place there. You have just shipped your products and you don't know whether it reached to there safely or not. So if you have a insurance, then it is understood that your goods are protected. Even if the damage takes place, the company will take care of the damages that taken place. Otherwise, what if you have no insurances, if the theft, burglary and all takes place of your products, so nothing could be done. If your insurance is there, theft, burglary and takes place, then insurance company is responsible to replace such amounts. Therefore, you must be very clear that the moment you are going for an international trade, the high risk is there, and only with the insurance you can take care of or reduce your risk. Therefore, these are the functions of the insurance, and I hope you understand. I would put just in a 3 categories. Once we again to go back, say we have a primary function, secondary function and other functions. In the primary functions, we have a provide protection, collective bearing of risk and provide certainty, and provide prevention of losses, small capital to cover larger risk, contribution towards the development of larger industries are the secondary functions. And besides this, there are other functions. It's a means of saving, then source of earning foreign exchange, and risk-free trade. So I hope you understood what are the functions. So for these reasons, we are having the insurance.